All right, guys, I think we actually got a really good deal here. Let me go show you. So this actually was a 2021 model, and I know I couldn't see the serial number on Facebook Marketplace, but look at this thing. It's a 2021. I can see from that right there. 2-1. Let me see if you guys can see that. 21. I mean, this thing is clean, y'all. These are pretty burnt out, but that's okay. But I mean, here's a 2020. I mean, my thing's beat up already. Missing a knob right here. I mean, and I test fired. The propane was hooked up in the kitchen, so I was able to test fire all the burners, and some of the pilots are out, but I can replace those easily for 30 bucks each. And most importantly, the oven worked. So just picked up a sweet oven for 1,200 bucks. Welcome to my warehouse. And this is kind of my main location. I actually share it with another company, and it's a bar service. So they have beer, wine, liquor, coolers, ice machines. My brother used to own that company, so I shared this space with him, and then some of our friends bought his company, and I just stayed on. But as you can see, I'll kind of turn around and show you guys. You know, got ranges, ovens, fryers, hot boxes, speed racks. Same thing over here. Ovens, hot boxes, ranges, fryers, ranges, ovens, all the way down towards the front. And then I just got this, the new oven. But I'm up here to work on this one. This is the one I bought the other day, the range. And I needed a new one of these. This cost about 35 bucks. This is probably 2 or 3 bucks. So roughly 40 bucks all the way around. Just need to swap it out. That's what we're gonna do today. The issue here is there's usually a blue cap, just like that. And it's missing here, that's the vent. I don't think it's that big of an issue, but I don't know, man. Makes me nervous, so. All right. All right, got a new one on there. Let's test fire this bad boy up. I want to see if all the 6 pilots on top work. And then I know the oven works because I test fired that at the place. All right, gas is going on. I mean, that is a high-powered range right there. I mean, that is beautiful. Now, if I turn all these burners off, I just need to see if the pilots are on. Let's see here. So the pilots, there's one there. There's one there that's lit. No, 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 and no. So 5 of the 6, so that's $150 worth of repairs right there. Luckily, I buy them by the handful. I can feel that compression sleeve tightening down. All right, let's get this one off. There we are. All right, here we go. Boom. That took like 30 seconds. trying to do as much by hand. These things are heavy. Okay guys, back inside. I want to get all these pilots test fired. It's tough to see it out in the sunlight because the flame is so small and it's almost like transparent. But both of these are lit now and I can see both pilots on. Oh, that pilot lit, that pilot lit. As you can see, we've got pilots there, 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 there. This one's way too big. That one's too big too. That one's too big, and that one's probably the right size right there. Do you see the difference between that and that? So what you actually have to do is you got to come in here, and between these there are some actual pilot adjustments. I got to get the proper screwdriver for it. These are almost just slightly too big. I'd prefer them to be a half size down. I may end up just taking this faceplate off because I really do need to fix this. Yeah, this is just slightly annoying to have to take these things off. And it probably makes sense for me to actually get in here and, you know, my grandfather used to tell me when I was a kid growing up, he was always like, if you replace something, just replace it all. Like, just go in there and just replace it all. If you replace a blinker light on your left, replace it on the right. If you replace one headlight, replace the other. That way you know it's always been done at the same time. So when I started replacing these pilots, I only needed 5, and I'm like, I might as well just put 6 on there so that I know from day one, this thing's got 6 brand new pilot tubes. All right. So this just kind of pulls off and it should kind of fold down. Yeah, just like that. Now, this is perfect. Now you guys will be able to see this and see exactly what I was talking about. This is what I'm talking about. That's your back burner. This is your front pilot. Back pilot, front pilot. That's the tube I installed. That's the tube I installed. If I'm getting this right. Yeah, I'll show you guys here. And you basically have to put a screwdriver in this right here and turn it to the right, and that'll shut down the tube. I'm gonna turn this one down right now and you'll see what it does. It needs to be about, you know, 20% of that. Oop. A little too much, and I'll bring it right back up. I can slowly dial it up. Boom. That's all it needs. And I can show you the back left one that it's essentially just going here. Just a slight turn. And now, that slight turn, it took it way down. Bring it back up. That one's good. That one's good. And these two need to be turned down. That one down. There we go. Man, I think we hit a home run on this thing. Spent $1,200 on it. To replace the 6 pilots, it's probably 180 bucks. So that's $1,380. And then another 40 on the regulator on the back. So we're at $1,420, right? I think that's right. 12 plus 180 is $1,380. Plus 20 would be 1,400. Plus another 20 is 1,420. Yep, there we go. 1,420 bucks, 5 full rentals, and we pay this bad boy off. And then it'll be in the inventory for, I mean, I've had them for 10 years, man. This thing will last me 10 years. And I'll pay it off by June, and then I'll use it for the next 10 years and make money. All right, guys, now that we're set, we're gonna put this back together. I mean, look how nasty this is in here. That's probably due for a good... That is nasty. What is that? All right. We'll get a little more detailed clean on that later. I gotta go wash my hands. This stuff is nasty, y'all. It's like super glue too. This is the annoying part. It just starts to hurt your thumbs. Quick tip and a pro tip. Sometimes these knobs, the temperature knobs on your oven, they want to fall off when you move them. I super glued mine on there. Don't do that, because you need this to come off so you can pull this panel off, because this is on the back side of that panel. Yeah, you gotta be, I ended up having to pull mine off with pliers, just like. The L of the pilot on the red flag, which it is. And since I just turned this gas on maybe 2 minutes ago, I may have to wait just a second. It gets very frustrating. This is usually about the time that a caterer calls me. They've been laying on the ground for a minute and they're just like cussing up a storm. I tell them, hey, the moment you think to call me, stand up, walk away, and come back. It'll light right up. And it usually does. And that's what I'm gonna do right now. All right. Oop. We lit. Oh, there's the pilot. You can see that down there. Now I'll turn the knob. You guys can get. There you go. We got a working oven. Turn it off. Boom. 2 for 2 on working ovens. Only got 7 more to go. I think I own 9 of these bad boys. This is a different range. It was out a couple weeks ago, and I think this back pilot wasn't working. So I'm just gonna check this one while I'm here. And usually what I do is before each season, I have a spring and a fall season, is I come up here and I do this to every single one of them. And I check it, I make notes, and then I order everything, and I come back in here and like just get it all ready for the spring, and then in August, I'll do it again for the fall. I think the biggest reason that I do this is to eliminate service calls, man. You gotta be proactive, and it's like, and here's the thing, man, propane scares the out of people, man. They get really nervous. They don't wanna mess with it. You know, I've called them and I'm like, hey man, just unscrew the hose from the tank and screw it back in. They're like, I'm not comfortable with that. I don't think I should do that. And it's like, I get it. But that's why I try to be as ahead of the game as I can. All right guys, really good day at the warehouse. Sometimes it's tough to go up there in my off season because it is just boring. Oh my God. But I guess from now, the next time I'll see you guys will be at tomorrow morning early at like 7 a.m. at the Gibbs Museum. I got to drop an oven off there. Essentially what we have to do here is drop the lift gate on this handicap ramp right here, which is like 2 feet off the asphalt. And then we've got to go down this way. Over here, so we can tap into the power right there. And it closes. on. We are test firing right now. Let me show you how that goes. All right, so let's turn it off. Gas is on. Turn the oven on. It's in the cook position. You're gonna see this light pop on. Boom. It should stay on for about 5 seconds. Or just stay on. We're good to go. All right, so at this point, now that I know it's test fired and I've proven it's been test fired on site, I just need to clean it up a little bit with some spray and a hand towel, and then tarp it as well. All right, guys, that's it. That's our only event today. And that took about 20 minutes worth of work. Let me show you what's going on in here. I know, slow months right now. You just gotta kind of enjoy these slow months, but the window of relaxation has dwindled over the years, which is good because there was a lot of time off. But man, sometimes you can use it. You know, you just gotta take care of, I don't know, take care of your brain, take care of your mental health. It's not good to just go, 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 go. Oh, break.